fear has a name. Apocalypse. Drayton Manor Park, Tamworth.
Standing at 54 metres above Drayton Manor Park, this interim giant drop marked a huge £2 million investment into the park in year 2000, reaching speeds of 50 miles an hour and dropping 177 feet in just 4 seconds. This was Apocalypse. The ride opened in April 2000 and originally had 4 towers, 2 of which were stand up and 2 of those were sit down. The ride was officially opened by Bewitched, an Irish pop group, and was an instant success. Riders from all across the country made their way to Drayton Manor to experience this huge new thrill ride. Over the years, it would also win multiple awards for UK's Scariest ride. The attraction mixed a hazardous industrial theme with a thrilling drop ride, making it one of the most unique experiences in the UK. However, this wasn't enough for the team at Drayton Manor. In 2002, the ride was partially rebuilt to accommodate a 5th tower. This would be the world's first stand-up floorless element, also known as the 5th element of Apocalypse. This meant that as of 2002, this was the first stand-up tower drop in the world. It kept that title through until 2005, when another interim giant drop opened at Portaventura in Spain. This ride is known as Hurricane Condor and still operates to this day. Apocalypse continued to be very successful for Drayton Manor, with thousands of riders coming to the park each day and experiencing this huge and unique drop ride. Along with that, it was also very reliable, with the attraction operating 5 towers at a time on a very regular basis. It wasn't until 2016 that the attraction needed some major work. Tower 5 was closed throughout 2017 and reopened in 2018 after some major work. They actually needed to remove part of the outdoor queue line and also the entrance archway to bring in a large crane to fix Tower 5. Even as of 2016, it was clear how important of an asset this ride was, not just to the park, but the UK theme park industry. With the reopening of Tower 5 in 2018 and a huge overhaul of the station in 2019, things were really starting to look up again for the future of Apocalypse. For the 2019 season, the station area was completely refurbished with a brand new floor. Along with that, there was new control panels added for all 5 towers, along with the removal of the original klaxons and beacons that were replaced with a new siren. Along with that, a new sound system was added throughout the station and queue line area, along with general cleaning around the ride. It was clear that the future was looking bright for Apocalypse, and that the management of the park really wanted to keep on top of the attraction. After all, it was a huge thrill ride for them. However, unfortunately at the start of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and that meant huge changes not just across the theme park industry, but the whole world. On the 3rd of August 2020, Drayton Manor Park entered administration. The park was then bought by the Looping Group, a French company that own a variety of different theme parks and attractions across Europe. As with any takeover, this meant some huge changes were on the way for Drayton Manor Park. Luckily, the Looping Group were willing to invest, with brand new areas planned for the park. However, things weren't looking good for Apocalypse. The ride was listed as for sale on the attraction's website Interlink, sparking lots of rumours and speculation that Drayton Manor wanted to remove Apocalypse. Along with that, the ride was also starting to deteriorate again, with various different issues with the ride's towers and also maintenance. The ride continued to be listed as for sale on Interlink throughout 2021. It was clear that Drayton Manor were wanting to remove this attraction. The park also removed Pandemonium, a nearby flat ride to Apocalypse, throughout the winter season of 2021. The park reopened at the start of 2022, and luckily Apocalypse was still part of the lineup. However, it was looking extremely tired. In fact, throughout most of the 2022 season, only 1 out of the 5 towers continued to operate. It was on the opening day of the park's new Vikings-themed area that management at Drayton Manor confirmed that Apocalypse would close at the end of the 2022 season. Unfortunately, a decision was made to retire the ride on the 30th of October 2022 to make way for future park developments. What these developments are is yet to be seen. However, with a large top section of the park now free from attractions and also last year's removal of pandemonium, it's clear that something large is planned for that area of the park. No matter what comes into that place, I'm sure it will be a fantastic investment for Drayton Manor. However, Apocalypse will be missed. It was a huge part of the skyline and also a major part of what Drayton Manor became.
Well, now the time has come to take you along for one final ride on Apocalypse here at Drayton Manor.
Oh, it's so sad.
So many memories from this ride, as you've seen throughout this video. Riding this for many years here at the park. Of course, coming here on our first date,
yeah.
Charlotte pretending that she absolutely loved it, just to impress me. And this is it, time for one last POV on this Intamin giant drop. So thank you very much to Drayton Manor for allowing us to capture this one last moment on camera. It really is special. They don't normally allow on-ride filming. The fact that they've allowed us to take us all on with the GoPro for one last time for a nice rider cam POV. Let's head round there to the ride and we'll take you along on Apocalypse here at Drayton Manor, the final day of operation for this ride ever. Here we go. The sirens are going and this is it. We're climbing up here on Apocalypse for what is one of our final ever rides here on this ride. It is sad and it's really emotional to see this ride go after 22 years. Such a long time, but I'm so glad, I'm really grateful to Drayton Manor to allow us to bring the camera on for one final time. The sun going down here as well. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. One final POV out of the many over the years on this ride, climbing up to 54 meters over Drayton Manor on this Intamin giant drop. Thank you for the memories, Apocalypse. This is it, one final drop. Oh, and there we go. Oh, 2000 to 2022.